Stage 1, The Lion Club. You are 13 years old. Your hand grips a wooden practice sword until the knuckles turn white. You are a prince of Macedonia. Your father is King Philip, a man whose shadow covers the known world. But when you lean over a map with your tutor Aristotle, your eyes are drawn to the blank eastern edge. The world's edge. Stage 2, The Final Verdict. You are 20. The morning sun bleaches the theater of Aigai. In the dark shadow of a stone column, a silver dagger flashes. Your father falls, before his blood has even stopped expanding across the floor. The heavy gold diadem is lowered onto your bowed head. You step onto a wooden platform and look out at an army of 10,000 men. You are the king now. Stage 3, The Impossible Math. You are 22. You cross the Hellespont into Asia, standing at the prow of your ship in a crimson cloak, throwing your spear into the sand to claim the continent. At the Granicus River, a massive Persian army waits on the opposite bank. Your oldest generals press their thick hands onto wax tablets, showing you the troop counts. The numbers don't work. The odds are impossible. But you aren't listening to them. You kneel at the tomb of Achilles, then mount your black stallion Bucephalus, and charge straight into the churning, violent water. Stage 4, The Miracle at Issus. You are 23. You face Darius III, the god king of Persia, riding in an enormous gold war chariot. His army stretches to the horizon. You trace a diagonal line across your battle map, finding the single seam in his lines. You lead the companion cavalry in a wedge, a bronze arrow aimed directly at the King of Kings. Your eyes meet across the chaos, and the most powerful man in the world blinks. The terror arrives slowly. He turns his chariot and runs. Stage 5, The Rotting Throne. You are 25. You sit alone on the gold Achaemenid throne in Persepolis. Your feet don't even reach the floor. You slip your arm into a purple silk Persian robe, and your Macedonian generals watch from the shadows with their arms folded. The men who bled for you are beginning to whisper. When paranoia takes hold, you execute your oldest friend in a cold, pre-dawn courtyard. You stare into a still water basin, your face frozen into a rigid, unreadable mask. Stage 6, The Iron Will. You are 28. You march your men through knee-deep snow in the Hindu Kush. They are freezing, exhausted, their armor covered in frost. After a drunken, violent banquet, you lock yourself inside your tent for 3 days in the dark, staring at a dying lamp. When you finally emerge at dawn, your hair is perfectly braided and your mask is back on. You have buried the guilt. The march continues. Stage 7, The Ultimate Miracle. You look back to the defining moment of your life, Gaugamela. Hundreds of thousands of Persian campfires burn on the horizon like a second sunset, but you sleep perfectly. During the battle, a 200-meter gap opens in the Persian line. You charge into the shadow of that gap at an absolute full gallop, your crimson cloak billowing like a banner. You shatter an empire in a single afternoon. Stage 8, The Ends of the World. You are 30. You are fighting massive war elephants in the torrential monsoon rains of India. The mud is deep. The armor is rotting away with green corrosion. Finally, at the Hyphasis River, your army simply stops. 10,000 men stand in the pouring rain, staring at you. They aren't defiant, they are just empty. For the first time in your life, you are forced to press your hand against the canvas and turn back. Stage 9, The Sand Castle. You are 31. You lead your men through the brutal Gedrosian desert, leaving a trail of flat, dust-covered dead in the sand. When you reach Babylon, an eclipse darkens the sky in a sickly blue-green light. Astrologers beg you not to enter. During a banquet, a fever takes hold. You are sweating, your eyes too bright. Your empire is a vast, beautiful sandcastle, and the tide is rushing in, dissolving everything you built. Stage 10, The Price. You are 32. You lie in a Babylonian bed stripped of your armor, stripped of your strength. Your generals stand around you in full battle gear, their hands hovering 1 centimeter over their sword hilts. They are already carving up your world. You raise a trembling white hand to your weeping soldiers, one last time. You conquered 70 cities. You marched to the edge of the map. But today the cold pre-dawn light wins. You paid the price, and now you are history.